Hello, my amazing, gorgeous family. Welcome to Blessing Cookhouse, and you are cooking with Blessing. And I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we will be making delicious spicy seafood okra soup. This soup is very tasty and delicious. Without not wasting your time, let us get into the video. I have some okra. I've already washed it, and I have some crab, and I have some king prawns, and I also have snapper. I have catfish, and I have sea mullet fish as well. Guys, I'll add my ingredients as I go because some of the ingredients are not here, but I'll be adding as I go. First of all, right now I'm just going to marinate my fish. So normally, if you want, you can boil the fish, but I don't like boiled fish, so I'm just going to go ahead and use seasoning and just marinate, like season my fish, and then I will transfer it into the oven for me to bake it. Guys, please feel free to use any seasoning of choice. All right, right now I'm just going ahead to add my salt, and I'm just going to put a little bit of salt, and then I went in with some chicken seasoning powder, and then I went in with homemade seasoning, and then I followed that with garlic and herb seasoning. So I'm just going to lightly season it, and once I have done with that, I'm just going right now to just massage the fish so that everything will just penetrate the fish very well. If you have time, you can actually season it overnight, and then in the morning it will be much more flavorful. But since I'm just doing it right ahead, this is a quick way you can do, and be very careful you do not put too much seasoning. If not, you will over salt it. So right now I added a little bit of oil, use any cooking oil, and then I spray the baking tray, and then I put aluminum foil so that the cleaning process will be easy. Pour a bit of oil so that it will help for the fish not to stick on the tray if you are doing this process. If not, if you're going to boil your own, then you do that. So I'm just going to arrange everything on top of this baking wrap, and I was just pulling in my oven, and I'm just going to grow it. I'm not baking, I'm just growing it on high so that it will dry quick, and then we will move to the next step. I'm done seasoning my fish. It's time to grow it now. And on the other hand, I'm just putting a little bit of oil in the pot, not too much. Once it heated up, guys, I went ahead and I just add in my crayfish and with some iru that are all blend together, and I will just stir for a few seconds just so that it will just flavor the oil. It will release that beautiful aroma in the oil. And once that has happened, guys, I went ahead, I add in the blended pepper. So I blended capsicum, onion, garlic, ginger, and a little bit of tomato. Do not put too much of it, if not the slime of the okra will cut up. So I'm just going to stir it for a few seconds, and after a few seconds, guys, I just drop in some maggi cube, and I'm going to just mix everything together until combine. Then I went in with some chili pepper, like chili powder. You can actually use a fresh one if you want. I did, but it wasn't that much, so I have to add a little bit more. And then I went in with more maggi, and then I added a little bit of salt. Put maggi and salt according to your taste. If you don't like maggi, do not put. And after that, guys, I went in with my crabs, and also I put the king's prawns as well. And I'm just going to mix everything together. So I'm going to cook it for a little bit so that the crabs will have some seasoning in it. And then I will just cover the pot, and then I will just allow it to keep cooking. After I have been cooking for some time, guys, I'm just gonna mix everything together until combine. So right now the aim here is for me to just cook the sauce, and I will taste it for seasoning, and I will add, and I'll put a little bit of water. I'm not putting too much of water. If you want your soup to be a bit more watery, then add more, but if you don't want that much of water, please do not put too much of water. At this point right here, I went in with my fish. My fish has already finished. I grew it, so right now I'm just going to add in all the fish, and I will just allow the fish to sink under so that it will get all the flavor from the sauce. Yes, and guys, I have put everything, and I'm just going to cover my pot, and I will just allow it to cook for few minutes. All right, and I will see you guys when the few minutes is up. After a few minutes, guys, I'm just going to just remove the fish. So I'll remove all the fish, and I added a little bit of chili powder, and then after that, guys, I went ahead, I add in the blended okra. So I blended once, and then I chop one, then I just put in the chop one, and I'll mix everything together. We are not going to cook this okra for that long. Please do not overcook vegetables, okay? Once I mix it straight away, and then I went in with my kale. I'm using kale. You can use spinach. You can use savory bee. If you have ugu leaf, you can use ugu leaf. Whatever vegetables available, you can use that. So, guys, I'm just going to mix everything together beautifully, and then I am cooking this vegetable, like this soup, just for 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Yeah, no more than 5 minutes. So after I've mixed everything, I will now add in the fish, and I will take my time to gently mix the soup so that the fish also will be covered with the soup, so that it will have more flavor into it. At this point, please be very gentle. Do not mix it roughly, if not you're gonna scatter all the fish, and we don't want this fish to actually scatter. So just take your time and just try and cover the fish with the sauce. And now I'm going to cover my pot, and I will just cook it, like I said, 5 minutes. So start cooking it first 3 minutes, and after 3 minutes you have a look and see if you need to cook it for more, then you can now add extra 2 minutes. It's time to check the soup. It had been cooking for like almost 6 minutes. I was doing something, that's why I extended it to 6 minutes. But please do not extend it that long. Just cook it anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And if you don't like the slamness of the okra, then cook it a little bit more. But please do not allow it to change color. The soup is already finished, guys. So right now, if you need to adjust for any seasoning, you need to add salt, check everything, because I taste mine and it was okay. And let us put everything together. Guys, have a look. Isn't this soup looking so delicious? Like mouth watery, spicy seafood okra soup. This soup was really delicious, and it was so spicy. I like it. I ate my way semolina. You can eat this soup with any swallow of choice. You can eat with pande yam, cassava fufu. You can eat with eba, whatever you, not eba, whatever you want, whatever preference you would like, or how you'll be feeling. All right, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. Please give this recipe a try. All right, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and if you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more cooking video, because there is more deliciousness where this one came from. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye for now. Until then, Jesus Christ love you, and always remember that he died for you. See you in my next video.